So over the weekend, I set a goal to improve morale, and it was successful. Too successful, because now morale is too high, and that's not good for the evenness of the morale levels. So now we need to slightly lower morale in order to make morale a bit more even, because we don't want to make you too optimistic, because this is the real world, so we need to bring it down a little bit and have a little bit even-keeled morale. The following reaction video should assist. Hola mis amigos and possible amigas, my name is Taff16, welcome back to another reaction video, and welcome to my reaction to Protect and Survive. So, this is a channel points request by Imperial. Thank you, Imperial, for using your points on this. What this is a series of late 70s and early 80s public information films that were created for and intended to be shown in the event of a nuclear attack. So, if the government determined that a nuclear attack was likely to occur within 72 hours, these were intended to be broadcast on all television channels in the United Kingdom. They were classified for a time. I'm not sure how they were released. There's a whole page about it, but I can't seem to find how they were actually released. The final sentence, though, of this section on this shit thing on the public information wiki is: a 1980s nuclear war would have most certainly extinguished all life on the planet due to American and Soviet nuclear stockpiles ballooning to ludicrous levels in a political dick-waving contest. Which is correct. So there were 20 of these in total, and we are going to watch the whole shebang. There's a video that compiles them all. All in all, they come out to about 48 minutes, so let's watch it. Oh, Lord.
Nuclear explosions are caused by weapons such as H-bombs or atom bombs.
Yep.
They are like ordinary explosions, only many times more powerful. They cause great heat and blast. They also make a cloud of deadly dust, which falls slowly to the ground. This is what is called fallout. So these are the two dangers.
New Vegas.
First, heat and blast, which is followed by fallout.
New Vegas.
The heat and blast is so severe that it can kill and can destroy buildings for up to 5 miles from the explosion.
Goddamn.
Fallout is dust that is sucked up from the ground by the explosion. It can be deadly dangerous. It rises high in the air and can be carried by winds for hundreds of miles before falling to the ground.
Wherever the wind blows.
You can protect yourself and your family. And later on, we will show you what steps to take.
Hope we have that kind of time. Okay, oh, there we go.
If we are attacked by nuclear weapons, these are the warning sounds you must recognize. First, the attack warning. If an attack is expected, the sirens will sound...
Oh, I thought you meant the sound of the bomb, because I'm like, you'll definitely hear that. Oh, man. Alright, we get it. Looks like a fruit roll-up.
Next, the fallout warning. When fallout is expected, you will hear 3 bangs in short succession. They will be sounded by means of maroons like this.
We will then play Big Iron by Marty Robbins.
Or you may hear 3 gongs, like this.
That's cooler, honestly.
Or 3 whistles, like this.
Ooh. I like the gongs better.
These all mean that fallout is expected. Warnings of the attack and of fallout will also be broadcast. When the immediate danger of air attack or fallout has passed,
Define clear.
the siren will sound a steady note like this.
They should have picked a different sound.
Here are the warning sounds again. Attack.
Like, yeah, I can tell the difference, obviously, but like, after a nuclear fallout, is anybody gonna remember the fucking difference? If they hear that exact same noise again, they might just think there's never fucking attack coming. I think they should have gone with a whole different noise, brother.
Fallout.
Not the whistle. Ah. 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 It's a pretty cool sound effect. Sounds really sci-fi. What to do when the warning sound? Warning sound. Okay.
Here is a reminder of what the air attack warning sounds like.
Okay.
This is the sound.
It's very different from the all clear one. Trust me. I'm just saying. Are people really gonna remember waves or no waves after a fucking nuclear attack?
When you hear the attack warning, you and your family must take cover at once. Do not stay out of doors. If you are caught in the open, lie down.
That's not gonna do much.
And now here's a reminder about fallout warnings.
If you're caught in the opening, pray.
When fallout is expected, you will hear 3 bangs in short succession, like this.
Yes.
In some areas, the warning may be given by means of 3 gongs, like this. Or you may hear 3 whistles.
No, 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 no.
Like this.
Ah, 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 ah.
All these 3 types of sounds indicate that fallout is expected. When you hear them, you must stay in the safest position in the house. Keep the doors shut. Do not go outside the house until you are told it is safe.
Stay away from windows. Surprised I didn't say that.
Here is the all clear warning.
Again, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
When you hear this sound, you can leave your cover.
They should have made a
But
different
keep listening
noise.
for further warnings.
Just guessing, that's what it did. I had more than enough time. Stay at home. Well, yeah.
The most widespread danger from nuclear explosions is fallout. Fallout is dust that is sucked up from the ground by the explosion. Fallout can kill. Since it can be carried for great distances by the winds, it can eventually settle anywhere. So no place in the United Kingdom is safer than any other.
True.
The risk is as great in the countryside as in the towns. Nobody can tell where the safest place will be. So you are just as safe in your own home area as anywhere else. In fact, you are far better off at home because it is the place you know and where you are known. So,
Bars.
stay where you are. If you leave your home, your local authority may take it over for homeless families. And
Okay.
if you move, the authorities in the new place will not help you with food, accommodation, or other essentials.
Damn.
You are better off in your own home. Stay there.
So stay there or you're on your own, basically. Which is kind of fair, because it's a nuclear attack. Okay, what are we on? Step 4? What's up next? Choosing a fallout room.
You must now choose a room in your home which will give the best protection from fallout. If you live in a house, the safest place is the ground floor or basement. Choose a room with the smallest amount of outside wall. The farther you are from outside walls and the roof, the better the protection.
Or windows.
If you live in a block of flats, which is more than 5 floors high, it is important not to use the top 2 floors.
What if you live there?
The safest places are inside passages away from outside walls and windows. If the block is 4 floors or less, the best place for a fallout room is the basement or ground floor. If you live too high up to be safe, you must make arrangements now with your neighbors in the lower floors, or make some suitable arrangements to shelter with someone close by. If you live in a 1-story house, like a bungalow or prefab, the building itself will not give you much protection.
Great.
So the best thing is to make arrangements now to shelter with someone close by.
So much for stay at home.
If this is not possible, look for a space in your home which is farthest from the roof and the outside walls. Later, we shall be telling you how to strengthen and improve your fallout room.
Bet. Give some DIY tips. I really like that noise. It's really cool. There's something really sci-fi about it. Like, I know it's supposed to be depressing and shit, but I don't know, it's a cool noise, brother. Sue me.
We have told you how to choose a fallout room in your home.
Yes.
The best place is farthest away from the roof and outside walls.
I'm guessing windows are included in
Your
outside
fallout
walls.
room will protect you, but you will make it even safer by strengthening a small part of it. This part will be your inner refuge during the worst of the attack. Making a refuge is not difficult. The main things you will need are shovel, boxes, cartons or large plastic bags, earth or sand. Start collecting them now. These things may also come in handy. Hammer, saw, screwdriver, nails, screws, string or thin rope, scissors, or penknife.
Looks like we're going to Tesco's.
One idea is to make a lean-to of wood, resting against an inside wall. Strong boards or doors taken from their hinges are quite good. Stop them slipping down the wall by fixing them to the floor with a strip of wood, like this. Then cover the wood with bags or boxes filled with some heavy material, like sand, earth, books, or rolled up clothes.
Goddamn.
Don't forget to fix the bags and boxes so that they don't slip off. Across the 2 open ends of your refuge, you should make thick walls of bags and boxes of earth or sand, or heavy
So we're
furniture
making a fort.
packed tightly with heavy material. Don't forget to leave an easy way into and out of your refuge. Next, a cupboard under the stairs.
Oh,
That is another good place for a refuge.
that's where Harry Potter lives.
Put boxes of earth or sand on the stairs and along the walls of the cupboard, like this. If the stairs are on an outside wall, make the wall thicker with bags of earth or sand. Stack the bags up to a height of about 6 feet. Here is another idea.
Okay.
Use tables, if they are strong and large enough for you and your family to shelter beneath. Make solid sides around the tables out of heavy furniture, boxes filled with sand, earth, or books. If you can, lay strong boards or doors across the top and cover them with bags of heavy material. This will make a good roof over your refuge.
I just keep throwing a mattress on there.
If you live in a caravan or other building of lightweight construction which provides you with very little protection against fallout, your local authority will be able to advise you on what to do. Whatever type of refuge you have, the main thing to remember is that the more heavy material you have around you, like earth or sand, the more chance there is of saving your life.
There it comes. I wonder if any sci-fi shows are going to that. Alright, what's next? Materials to use for your fallout room. Didn't we just go for this?
Start looking now for materials for your fallout room and inner refuge. Here is a list of things and some ideas for using them. Bricks, concrete blocks,
Okay.
bags or boxes filled with earth or sand. If you cannot get hold of sandbags or boxes, try travel bags, haversacks, suitcases, pillowcases, or anything which will hold sand or earth. Strong pieces of wood, heavy furniture, doors taken off their hinges. All these things can give you good protection. Think about them and make plans now. Decide
Sacrifice
what you
your
already
piano.
have in your home that will be suitable for making a refuge. Decide what you may need to bring into the house, earth, bricks, sand, etc., to strengthen it. Decide where you will store all these materials so that you will know exactly where they are when you need them. You can use these materials like this for thickening the
I wonder if
floor above
anybody,
your
like-
fallout room, for building your
No,
inner
but
refuge,
now I'm understanding they didn't leak at the time.
for blocking windows,
gonna say, I wonder if
doors,
anybody,
halls, or
like,
passages,
Use this as a guide, like, for a
for
just in
thickening
case.
outside walls.
But I have no idea
All
when these
these
actually
materials
leaked.
can save your life. Start sorting them out.
But I suppose this information could have been suggested by other means. Like, I wonder if is anybody like in the 70s, 80s that just had a room in their house with a bunch of earth and shit in it. So they're already prepared. Make your fallout room and refuge now. Go,
If you
go,
have
go,
taken the
go,
advice
go.
we've been giving you recently, you will by now have chosen your fallout room and gathered your materials for an inner refuge. The time has now come to make everything ready for you and your family in case an air attack happens. This does not mean that war is bound to come, but there is a risk of this, and we must all be prepared for it.
I
So,
mean,
don't waste time.
if a nuclear
Start
bomb's
now.
coming.
To help you,
Probably
we
war.
will remind you once again about choosing a fallout room and an inner refuge. First, choosing a fallout room. That should be a room in your house which will give you the best possible protection from fallout. A room that is farthest from the outside walls and the roof, or one with the smallest amount of outside wall is safest. Whatever room you choose, remember that the further you can get away from radioactive dust in or around your home, the safer you will be. So in a house, the safest place is the ground floor or basement. In a block of flats, do not shelter in the top 2 floors if the block is 5 floors high or more. Go to the lower floors, ground floor or basement. The central corridors will give good protection. If you live in a bungalow or similar one-story home, it will not give you much protection.
Get the fuck out of there.
If you cannot make alternative arrangements, choose the safest place, which is a space farthest from the roof and outside walls. And now a reminder about your inner refuge. We have told you that your fallout room should be the safest place in your home.
Yes.
Even this is sometimes not safe enough, however.
Damn it.
Particularly for the first 2 days and nights after an attack, when the danger from radiation could be critical. So you need, inside your fallout room, an inner refuge.
Aha.
A fortified area to give you greater protection during the worst of the attack. The inner refuge should be thickly lined with dense materials to resist radiation, away from outside walls if possible. Now for its construction.
Wait, we already did
Make
this.
a lean-to
No.
with wood, resting against an inside wall. Use boards or doors taken from their hinges. Stop them slipping down the wall by nailing a strip of wood to the floor like this. Cover them with dense material and fix some rope around it so that it won't slip. Partly close the open ends, leaving an easy way in and out of your refuge like this.
Make a fort.
Another good place for a refuge is a cupboard under the stairs. Reinforce the stairs and the side like this.
Remove the stepchild that you put in the cupboard, who
If
may
the
be
stairs
secretly
are
a
on
wizard.
an outside wall, stack up containers of earth or sand to make the wall thicker to resist radiation. If you've got tables large enough to give you and your family sufficient shelter, use them. Make the sides solid with heavy furniture or boxes of books or sand. Reinforce the top with strong boards or doors and cover them with dense materials. More details are given in the booklet, Protect and
Oh
Survive.
shit, there's a booklet?
If you haven't got one yet, get one from the post office now.
Bet you're
And
selling those on
start
eBay
right
for like
away making
$600.
your home and your family as safe as possible from nuclear attack. Start now on your fallout room and inner refuge. Thicken the floor above your fallout room. Start blocking windows, doors, halls.
Thank you, finally they
passages.
said windows.
Thicken the outside wall if your fallout room is against it. All these things can save your life. Start now.
Okay, we've got our fallout room. What's next? What to put in your fallout room?
dust
Wait a
gives off
minute.
dangerous radiation. It cannot be seen or felt. It has no smell. Anybody staying within reach of fallout for too long can fall ill or die.
Fallout, fall ill.
So you must keep away from fallout until it is safe. And this may mean staying in your fallout room for up to 14 days.
Wow.
Prepare yourself for this now by storing all the things you need. Put them in your fallout room or stacked up within easy reach close by.
Stockpile toilet paper.
Here is a list of the most important things
to
you will need.
protect against coronavirus.
Drinking water,
Got that.
food, mostly in tins,
Somewhere, yeah.
portable radio and spare batteries,
Have that.
tin opener, bottle opener,
I got a Swiss Army knife somewhere, actually.
some cutlery and crockery.
Close enough.
warm clothing.
I have a sweatshirt over there. I took it
And
off,
now
though.
here is a list of some things which will make living in your fallout room much more comfortable.
Okay.
Bedding,
Got it.
sleeping bags, portable stove and fuel,
Might need to
saucepans
get
for boiling
that.
water and cooking, torches with spare bulbs and batteries, candles, matches,
I have a flashlight around here somewhere, actually.
table and chairs,
I have a table and chair, yes.
toilet articles,
I
soap,
told you.
toilet rolls,
Stockpiled rolls.
change of clothing, first aid kit, household medicines and prescribed medicines,
Milk with magnesia.
box of dry sand, cloths or tissues for wiping plates and utensils,
I do not have that. I'm gonna get some sand.
notebook and pencil for messages, brushes, shovel and cleaning materials, rubber or plastic gloves,
An iPad mini.
toys for children,
Nice.
books and magazines to pass the time, clock and calendar.
Got that.
Finally, don't forget your booklet, Protect and Survive.
I need to get the booklet.
It tells you how to make your home and family as safe as possible. All the items we've just told you about
I'm gonna look it up, actually. If anybody's selling the booklet. Protect and Survive booklet. Oh yeah, you can buy it. Wow. For only $22,
A warning
huh?
may come quite unexpectedly. We will now tell you what to do if a warning sounds when you are at home. And then we will explain what to do if you are out of doors. First, if you are at home. If attack is imminent, you will hear the attack sound like this.
Oh, wait a minute. No, it's just a journal with the Protect and Survive logo on it. It's not the actual booklet. Ooh, there's actually, but wait a minute. There's a digital copy. Oh yeah, yes. There's a digital copy of the booklet on, what is it called? It's Imperial War Museum, imperialwarmuseum.uk. So you can find a digital copy of the booklet if you want to go on that website. Okay, I'm sorry, this is important information. Action after warnings, okay.
A warning may come quite unexpectedly. We will now tell you what to do if a warning sounds when you are at home. And then we will explain what to do if you are out of doors. First, if you are at home. If attack is imminent, you will hear the attack sound like this.
There it comes. The Tootsie or the Fruit Roll-Ups.
So take cover at once. Send your young children to the fallout room, then go quickly and turn off the gas and the electricity at the mains.
Oh, good call, Alex, yeah.
Close down stoves. Damp down fires.
0 bars.
Shut windows.
Stay away from windows.
And draw curtains.
I don't know what that'll do, but...
Then go to your fallout room and stay there. If the fallout warning sounds are heard, they will be like these.
Oh, here we go again. Ah! Ah! Ah!
You should now move yourself and your family to the safest area in your fallout room. That is, you should get inside your inner refuge and stay there. After 2 days, the danger from fallout will get less, but don't take any risks by contact with it. The longer you stay in your refuge, the better it will be for you.
Please stay in refuge till
Listen to
1985.
your radio. Stay where you are and keep listening to your radio. Now, this is what you should do if you are out of doors when the warning sounds. Take cover at once when you hear the attack sound.
Now we know what the attack sound is. Damn it. Wait a minute. Isn't that the all clear sound? I don't remember.
If you cannot reach home in 10 minutes, take cover in the nearest building. If there is no building nearby, try to find some solid cover. If there is no solid cover, lie flat in a ditch or a hole and cover your head, face, and hands as fast as you can with some of your clothes.
And also pray.
If you hear the fallout warning, seek the
thank God.
nearest and best cover as quickly as you can. But before entering the building or cover, brush or shake off any fallout dust you may have picked up and get rid of it. Change your outer clothing if you can.
Get naked.
Stay under cover. When the all clear sounds, like this, it means that you are safe from attack or fallout for the time being, and that you can go out again.
Or that there's another bomb.
But keep listening for further warnings, or to your radio for further advice.
I was too early, sorry. Alright, what next? Are we at 10 now? I lost count. Water and food.
After an attack, you may have to stay in your home for about 14 days. So make sure to store plenty of water and food for your family. Water is more essential to life than food.
True.
You can live for a long time with a little food if you have enough water or liquids to drink.
That's actually very true, yes.
How much is enough? Well, each person should drink about 2 pints a day. So, for 14 days, 3.5 gallons is enough for one person. But you should double this amount if you can. Then there will be some to spare for washing your face and hands. Keep drinking water in your fallout room. Store it in plastic containers with a screw top, or in bottles or jars covered to keep out dirt. Store the rest in kettles and saucepans and in basins in the bathtub. Try to keep some tins of fruit juice as well.
Make sure you have a bucket to piss in.
Now, food.
Do not mix up this bucket with the
Stock
water
enough
bucket.
for everybody for 14 days. You may not be able to cook anything hot, so buy foods you can eat cold and that will not go bad.
Buy lots of fruit roll-ups.
Buy food well wrapped or in tins. By the way, don't forget your tin opener and bottle opener.
Ah!
You will do best to buy lots of different kinds of foods if you can, so that you won't get bored with too much of the same thing. Stock up with meats, vegetables, fruit, tinned or powdered milk.
Last thing I'd want to
and
do in a
special
nuclear
foods for
fallout
babies or
would be to
infants.
get bored.
You will also need some sweet things, like sugar or jam, and biscuits. Keep the food in a cool, dry place until you have to take it to your fallout room.
That's a funny comment.
Foods that will go bad quickly should be the first to be eaten. Try to ration everything so that it will last out.
I'm gonna try to time it. Ah, damn it! I was early again. Sanitation.
After a nuclear attack, you may not be able to use your lavatory because there might not be enough water to flush it, or the whole system might be damaged.
But I'm drinking so much water.
So start collecting now items which will help you prepare your emergency toilet arrangements.
There we go.
Keep them in your fallout room.
Bucket.
First, buckets
Yes.
or containers, preferably with lids or covers. If you line them with large plastic bags, it will make it easier to empty them. Try to rig up some kind of seat across the top of the bucket or container. And don't forget, plenty of strong disinfectant and toilet paper. All of those items should be kept in your fallout room. You will also need a dustbin with a well-fitting lid for the plastic bags when they get full, having first tied the neck of the bags. Keep the dustbin just outside your fallout room, and get another separate bin for food scraps and other rubbish.
Here we go. Got it. Now I have succeeded.
A nuclear explosion produces intense heat.
Well, yes.
This can get through unprotected windows and set fire to things in your home. But there are steps you can take now to cut down the risk. First, whiten your windows with white paint to reflect some of the heat away. This will cut down the risk of these fires.
What year was the fire extinguisher invented? Legitimately
Then
curious.
get rid of junk
I'm gonna look
lying
it up.
about in your attics and upper floors.
What if I don't have an attic?
Especially old papers and magazines, which can catch fire easily. The heat from the bomb strikes at attics and upper floors most easily. And fires there are usually the hardest to put out, so pay particular attention to these places. In other parts of the building, clear away papers and magazines. Then net curtains from windows. And any old rubbish inside or outside your home which is likely to catch fire easily.
The first one was invented in England
Small
in
fires can be put out easily
1723
if they are tackled at once.
by Ambrose Godfrey.
If they are left, they spread fast
Wow.
and soon get out of control.
I had
The
no it was
fire
British invented.
brigade may not be able to reach you, and you will have to protect yourself without any help. So prepare now. If you have a
Hey,
fire
there, there.
extinguisher, keep it handy. Or a garden hose could be very useful. Keep buckets of sand and water ready on each floor.
Not gonna get tired of that noise. It's still cool. Might haunt some of your dreams, but I'm enjoying it. Importance of your radio.
When you take cover in your inner refuge, you must not go outside until it is absolutely safe. And if the fallout is heavy, you may be in your refuge for quite a long time. Although the danger from fallout will get less and less as time goes by, you will never be able to judge for yourself how bad it is.
I mean, I
Advice
could.
will be given to you on the radio, so keep listening. This advice over the radio and other instructions and news will be very important to you while you're
What if
cut
it's
off from
bad
the people
advice?
living around you. So make sure your radio is in good working order.
You're asking me to trust the government?
And if you have a spare radio, keep it in your fallout room. Radios must be battery operated because your electricity may be cut off. So be sure to get some spare batteries.
Oh. What's next? Life under fallout conditions.
After a fallout warning, you have been advised to take cover in your inner refuge. The first 2 days will be the most dangerous period because fallout will be at its worst. So it
I like
is in
that
your
noise when
best
using
interest
something
to
else.
stay
The noise
in
right
your
now?
inner refuge the whole of that time, however cramped or uncomfortable it may be. But if you must leave the refuge to go to the lavatory or to get more water or food, don't stay out a second longer than is necessary. In any case, don't go outside the fallout room at all. After 2 days, the danger from fallout will be less, but it may still kill you. So the
Great.
longer you stay in your inner refuge, the better your chances are. Although it may be fairly safe for you to move about inside your fallout room, it certainly will not be safe for you to go outside the house until the radio tells you. So keep listening to your radio for advice. At first, you'll be told when you can go outside the house for a short time to get rid of lavatory waste and rubbish. Then, as the danger from fallout begins to pass away, you will be able to stay out for longer
Pass
spells.
away.
There may still be a lot of fallout dust lying about, so be careful not to bring it back with you into the house. Keep a separate pair of boots or strong shoes for going out. Before coming in, take them off and wash or wipe them, soles as well.
Damn, bro, I only got like one pair
It
of
is
shoes.
also a good idea to wear rubber gloves while you are outside. Try to keep the younger people indoors as much as possible.
Good idea.
In fact, it will be far wiser for only people over 30 to work outside until things get better.
Over 30?
And now a reminder of some of the things we have told you in earlier films.
Hold up.
Fallout can kill.
Over
though you
30?
cannot see it, feel it, or smell it. There is danger outside, so don't go outside.
I thought you meant children by
Stay
younger people.
in your fallout room until you are told it is safe to come out.
Bear. Good lord. Sacrifice the elderly. What to do after attack?
After an attack, fires will start in many places. The fire brigade may not be able to help everyone, so it might be up to us to tackle the fires in our own homes. Here is some advice on how to do it.
Okay.
Make sure that you have turned off gas and electricity at the mains. Don't smoke. Then start checking for fires. Start at the top of the
You
house.
asking people in the United Kingdom
Check roof space
in the 70s not
and
to
every
smoke?
room. Putting out fires before they get out of control.
That's a rough one, buddy.
Small fires can be put out quite easily if they're tackled at once. If they are left, they spread quickly and take hold.
Good fire
Use
effect
water
there.
from the tap, if there is any.
If I was gonna say.
Earth and sand are also useful. Put all the members of your family to work putting out fires in the house. When you are satisfied
Throw
that
Grandma
the
onto
inside
the
is
fire.
safe, check the outside of the house and make sure that you are safe from any fires which have started nearby. When you have seen to your own household, help any neighbor in need.
Wait, weren't we not supposed to...
If you have used any of your precious drinking water to fight fires, make good your reserves. Fill up all your containers again and put covers on them. Turn off your water supply at the mains. It may become contaminated. If your house is damaged, you may have a little time before a fallout warning to carry out minor jobs to keep the weather out. Curtains or sheets may be used to cover broken windows or holes. Then listen for the fallout warning.
Don't do the whistle.
If it comes, take cover in your inner refuge and stay there.
Guess they phased out the whistle at this point. Oh, we're winding down here. Wow, that was a quick 40 minutes. For me, it was, at least.
Earlier we told you what to do to prepare emergency lavatory arrangements in or near your fallout room.
Yes.
It will not be easy for you to keep clean in shelter conditions, mainly because it is unlikely that there will be any water to spare for washing or for flushing the lavatory. But cleanliness is essential to prevent sickness.
True.
And here are a few simple rules to help you. All toilet containers should be covered when they're not in use. Pour in some disinfectant. It will cut down the smells and keep off flies. When you have used the bucket lavatory, wipe your hands with toilet paper soaked in a little mild disinfectant. Throw the paper into the container and put the lid on. Keep an eye on small children and see that they do the same as you to keep clean. Don't let the bucket get too full. If you have lined it with a plastic bag, tie the neck tight before lifting it out. And put it in a separate dustbin well away from the fallout room. Put a fresh plastic bag into the bucket with a few drops of disinfectant. Cover the bucket with a lid. When it is safe to do so, take the dustbin and its contents outside the house. Remove the waste and bring the empty bin back. Food scraps, empty tins and other rubbish should be wrapped up tightly in newspapers and put in a separate dustbin. Keep the lid on. If you have got only one dustbin, use that for toilet waste only.
Yeah.
Put all other rubbish separate in plastic bags or paper until you can take it outside the house. Keep your hands as clean as possible. Wear rubber gloves for dirty work.
Or just wear rubber gloves all the time.
Food with your hands as much as possible. Keep your knives and forks, plates and cups, etc. clean. Dry, clean sand is quite good for this.
Don't eat food for hands. Good luck with that if you have small kids. That's probably only like 2 more.
After an air attack, your water taps may run dry, or the water in them may be too dangerous to drink because it has been poisoned by fallout. So your life may depend entirely on what you have stored. Keep it clean by covering the containers. Its main use is for drinking, but use it sparingly. For each person, you should have stored at least 2 pints for each day. Don't waste water on washing or anything else. If you must use water for cooking, use as little as possible. If you heat cans of food in a saucepan of water, don't throw the water away. It can be used over and over again. By the way, make sure you pierce the top of the can before heating. Dip your dirty knives and forks into the pan while the water is still hot. Water is life.
True.
Save it.
Save it, and it will save you.
You should by now have built up an emergency reserve of tinned food or other foods that don't go off quickly and that can be eaten.
I was like, that's not a lot.
Keep your food reserves in your fallout room. And remember to keep them well covered to protect them from fallout dust. There might be fallout dust on the packaging. Take care this does not get into the food. So wipe the tins, packets, and bottles. You may not be able to replace your stocks of food for a long time, so make them last. Most of the time, you'll be resting in your fallout room, and you won't need to consume much food. Eat the smallest amount you can get by with, and plan meals carefully so that there is no waste.
I think you underestimate what people do when they're bored.
Keep your food covered from fallout. Wrap open tins and loose foods.
His foot and ply in America.
Prepare small amounts at a time. You may not be able to replace your stocks for a long time, so ration food carefully.
Do not result to cannibalism. Casualties.
After an attack is over and the all clear has been sounded, arrangements will be made as soon as possible to treat any people who are ill or injured. Listen to your radio. Details will be given about what to do, when to do it, and how. If anyone dies while you are kept in your fallout room, move the body to another room in the house.
Oh, God.
Label the body with name and address, and cover it as tightly as possible in polythene, paper, sheets, or blankets.
Oh, no.
Tie a second card to the covering. The radio will advise you what to do about taking the body away for burial. If, however, you have had a body in the house for more than 5 days, and if it is safe to go outside, then you should bury the body for the time being in a trench or cover it with earth.
Oh, my
and mark
God.
the spot of the burial.
Bro. Just bury grandma in the front row, in the front yard? Oh my God. Apparently the voice actor, the voice of the Thing was Patrick Allen, British actor who, born in 1927, passed away in 2006. And he was in, what was he in? He was in a bunch of stuff throughout his career. I'm trying to see what the most notable thing he was in. What was let's see. Oh, he was in Dial M for Murder. That was his film debut, actually. Wow. That last one, holy shit. The Casualties one was fucking crazy. Like, the whole thing was crazy, how dystopian it was. But, like, the none of it was, like, nuts until you got to the Casualties one. The Casualties one was crazy. Just, someone dies, just, your loved one's dead, just, bury them out front. Like, I don't think they took human emotion into much count there. If you're at home, the person who died is probably either elderly or kids. So you're basically just asking them to either bury your young child or bury your parent, more than likely, in the front yard. Like, huh? I don't know if anyone would realistically do that. Nuclear fallout or not, I couldn't see anyone realistically burying grandma in the front yard. I don't know, man. I just can't see it. I just can't see it. Holy shit. Well, thank you again, Imperial, for using your points on that. That was Protect and Survive. Hopefully morale has evened out a little bit, because it is now time for Doctor Who. Hooray! Tomorrow, the 23rd, as this is it's 22nd as it's premiering. The Patrons will get a little earlier, but tomorrow, 23rd, is the Doctor Who anniversary. Is it the 60th anniversary, I think? So to celebrate, we are going to be releasing, I'm going to be releasing, I should say, my reaction to the complete 5th series of Doctor Who, all 13 episodes. If you're wondering about the Christmas special that comes after Series 5, by the way, we're going to do that in December, because duh. But yeah, so Doctor Who Season 5, tomorrow. Hope you enjoy. But that is it for my reaction to Protect and Survive, and thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to leave it a like. If you didn't like it, don't. If you want to follow any of my social media links, they're all in the video description down below, as well as names on my Patrons. If you didn't know, you can be a patron on me for as low as $1 or £1, and you get extra reaction videos, as well as read your comments up to date early, sometimes more. For all that being said, though, my name is Taffy. This has been in my reaction to Protect and Survive, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.